So Mike's mom made pastas and all this food for the party.
And I don't remember how we got there. I remember getting
you. We're like, you gotta change the clocks back. It's crazy. You don't even know. Shit's going down.
You guys did the rehearsal.
Yes.
Travis, poor Trav, he was stuck with you guys. Hi, well, it's Chrissy back here at Frontier Liquor again today. This is episode 3 of Beer, Booze, and BS. And today we have an all-girl cast. All-girl, I don't know what we even call it. A
Panel.
There we go. Tasting panel of my very, very good friend and longtime manager of Frontier, Sarah, and her best friend, Misty. And we have lots of fun together and lots of good experiences together. And we have lots to talk about, right?
We sure do.
So I met you when you were 18.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
And you came in here and applied for a job.
Yep.
And I remember like it was yesterday, you were super tan, super long brown hair, came in your little Chuck E. Cheese shoes.
I was wearing a leopard print shirt.
Okay. I don't remember that, but I know it was like the end of summer and you were super tan.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't meet anybody like me that gets as tan as what I do very often. So I was like, whoa, she gets nice and tan. And
it was August. Yeah. Yep. I remember.
Yep. It was getting towards the end of August. Yep. And so we met and I think was Jim there? Did he interview
you guys? We both interviewed in the office.
Yeah.
And it was like a 10-15 minute interview. And then I was hired. Right there on the spot.
Yeah. And Farmer's like, I hope you hired her.
Yeah, I bet he was.
And I'm like, well, we did. And I think you were kind of sassy a little bit to Jim.
Yeah. But he said he liked it.
Yeah. No, he did like it. I like that. She's sassy. And then I don't remember Misty. Like you just kind of came with her.
We're a package deal.
You kind of just came with the package, but I don't remember where we actually first met.
We were at Wild West days.
Okay.
So I remember, I don't know, we were hanging out and you're like, you have to meet Chrissy and Jim. And I was like, okay.
You knew we were her bosses.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we came up and I don't remember where we were, what we were doing.
Right.
Probably in the beer garden.
Yeah. I was like,
probably in the beer garden.
With the deal the whole time. I don't know.
Like I said, we're a package.
I will say some of the funniest moments in my entire life have been with you. Other than with Art Erkey, you are probably right there neck and neck with him as being one of the funniest people that I know. So,
thanks.
And Missy, you're right up there as well. Definitely. I've never laughed so hard I've peed my pants, but I thought I was going to a couple times. So let's talk about the time you and this was right after Jim died, and we were at Art and Diana's, and I don't remember why we were even there, but we clearly neither one of us could drive, so we had to spend the night. And we jumped on Art. Do you remember waking him up in the middle of the night and jumping on him?
In the bed?
In his bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And then she's the one that never goes to sleep. You never go to sleep. I'm like, because I think that's what it was. We were laying in bed. I don't remember now. Anyways, I remember jumping on the bed, waking Art up, and then finally we went to bed. He's like, you guys go to bed. Like we were 5.
I sleep for like 3 hours probably. and then I'm right back up at it.
And then I just remember you're like, Chrissy, get up. We need to go drink some more. So we go out. We're creeping around their house in the middle of the night. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning, and we're mixing drinks down in the kitchen in our underwear.
Yeah.
We're like crawling around outside, and I don't even know what we were doing. But all of a sudden, you were like, let's call Paul or something like that. And then you're like, we started making phone calls. It was Chelsea and Paul at the time because they were together.
That guy from Alaska who was the bear man?
I have no idea.
Because I remember being out on the patio at Art's house, and he's like, somebody was like, talk to this guy. He's from Alaska. And I was like, oh, do you hunt bears? Do you wear flat? You axe trees?
Was that at my birthday party?
I don't know.
I have no idea. But when we went downstairs, and you were like, because Art has all these dead animal heads on his walls or whatever.
You creakily.
But yeah, you're like, that one's blinking at me or something like that. It was a deer head. And she goes, let's go outside. And then we were making phone calls and stuff like that. So anyways, you thought one of the deer's eyes were blinking at you, and then we started calling people.
Yeah, of course.
And I just remember we were like, let's call Paul, see what they'll come get us or whatever. And it's like 3 a.m. or whatever. Well, and then nobody answered. So then they were just like, let's walk there.
Oh my gosh.
I go, that's like 5 miles. She goes, we can do it.
I've done it before. I can walk 5 miles.
Do you remember our trip to Milwaukee?
Yes, that was awesome. Remember me bobbing for apples?
I don't
That was
remember
great.
That.
You
Oh,
don't?
yeah, we did. Yeah, because it was like October.
I won the prize.
That's true.
Yeah.
We were at a craft place. Or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
That was fun. That was like one of the only times I've ever bobbed for apples, and I won the prize. It was amazing.
So, her and I went to Milwaukee with Diane and stayed with her sister, Diane's sister Joni, out there. And I don't even know what this was even about, or just a girls' trip, I guess.
And Ramona.
And Ramona, yes.
Yeah.
And we stayed at Joni's house, and we ended up going out to this bar. I don't remember the name of it.
Wasn't it like a speakeasy?
Yeah, it was like a speakeasy, but you had to have a code. Like you had to say the code to get in, like the password.
Okay.
So you went in and you went into like this little foyer area, and you had to know the password to get in. But what was the deal? Like, we didn't know the password.
But somebody told us the password. People that were coming out, didn't they whisper it in our
I
ear?
don't remember. I thought Joni knew it.
Joni knew it, but there was people that were coming out too that also knew it, that were whispering it into our ear so we could get in.
But we had to do something. Like everybody that comes in has to like do something. They tell you what to do. So he told us to be like Charlie's Angels.
Oh yeah, yep.
So we're like, shh.
Yeah.
Karate kicking and kung fuing and stuff. And they're like, okay, that you did, because that's what we had to do to get in.
You're right.
And then we got in doing that. And then we get inside and it's all like super dark in there. And then everyone's laughing at us when we walked in because they could all see us.
They had us on video and TVs where the whole bar could watch you do
so
it.
everybody that comes in, when we're acting like idiots, they're trying to get in, is laughing at us.
Yeah.
So we get to do it.
And we did the same. Yep, we did the same to everyone else.
Yeah.
But that place was cool because
was cool.
they had these tiny little sections where you could go in and they had like red velvet chairs and like you could sit there and hang out. It was really cool.
We took Adam Redberg there one time after that. And actually, I think Paul was with us too. And he sat in a chair and freaking
Paul's everywhere, isn't he?
Yeah. He comes with me everywhere. Like,
I guess. Oh my gosh. Good boy.
He is a good boy. But we put Adam in this chair and it like fell to the floor. He like disappeared.
What?
It was like a trap door. We're like, holy fuck, where did he go?
That's awesome.
It was his birthday. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
I want to do that.
Then we went to Coyote Ugly.
Yes, I remember that as well.
Which I never even knew Milwaukee had a Coyote Ugly. But
Milwaukee is actually a pretty cool city. But don't you remember like at like 9 o'clock, they're like, okay, it's time for the white people to get out of here.
No.
You don't remember that?
No. Was it getting dark?
No, they just were like, shit's about to change. White people out. We're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't remember that, but I'm glad you do. But then we went to this other super cool bar. It was called Red something or other. And that's when like you had passed your limit.
What?
And
No,
Diane
I
and I
don't
were like
do that.
getting exhausted, trying to like, okay, you watch her now. And they're like, I'm done watching her. You watch her now.
Oh, another babysitter
And
time.
then she was outside sitting on a Russian's lap.
Ah!
You were single.
I know. Before I was married.
It was long before.
Yeah, Besuka.
But I'm like, who are these? And I think there was like a bunch of them. And I don't know, you gave them your number because they called that night.
Oh, gosh.
You're like, or someone was calling because they're like, I think she goes, look at this phone number. I think it's those Russian people.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, he taught me to say Besuka.
Something. I don't know.
Drink
But they were
bitch.
called that night. We have drink one. Let's start with our drink one.
So the first one is the Carbless vodka watermelon.
Carbless Tropical Pack. We have a vodka one, and Carbless now came out with a tequila. So I'm kind of excited about that. And the one we're trying first is watermelon, Carbless watermelon, right? And this has vodka in it.
Yep.
So we're going to try, which one? No, this is the tequila, Carbless.
Strawberry.
Right? What flavor? Strawberry. Ooh, that reminds me of Jim. All right, here we go. Carbless. Cheers. Carbless strawberry.
Tequila.
Ooh, you can smell it.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Ooh, I like that.
That's not bad at all.
She's
It's
like,
not sweet enough.
I don't
for
like
her.
tequila though.
what?
It's vodka. It's not tequila.
It's tequila.
It's tequila.
Shut up. Shut up.
Vodka.
She's tricking you. I like this.
I think it's good too.
I like this
It's
a
not
lot.
bad at all.
Yeah. I
Not
could do
bad.
that on a hot sunny day.
On the boat.
On the
On the
boat.
boat?
On a boat that none of us have.
On a boat.
We always say that. On a boat.
On a boot.
Somebody else's boat.
Near the boot.
I give that a 10. That's good. Misty, no.
I'd say
A 4.
I'd say an 8.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Good.
Sarah,
No.
you are a person that likes to drink and not go to bed. She's like a robot.
like naturally high on cocaine.
Okay. Something.
Natural though. Not actually.
So, do you guys remember Mike's Halloween party?
Yep.
No.
Oh, yes.
Stop it.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want to.
My favorite memory of that.
Yeah, go
is when
ahead.
You said, Rocky, you keep popping up like a weasel. And we were like, and then
She
we
would
woke
put
up
him
in
to
a
bed.
hotel room, and we were like, how do we get here and how do we get back?
well, wasn't he sleeping in Mike's house?
I think
Like
so.
he was
And we
passing
just
out
kept-
because you do the same thing you always do. Let's go to bed, Rocky. And then she sits there and just taps her foot until he's sleeping. And then, whoop, and then she's up and let's party.
Yep.
Stuck in a car for like a really long time trying to get
I
out
feel
of the
like
yard.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And yes, there was a whole like somebody slammed their car door into somebody else's
And we
car
couldn't
door,
get out.
and there was a whole fight about.
Oh yeah,
Who
there was
did
Is
a
that
bunch-
Renee?
Maybe I don't know.
It might have been. I don't know, but it was outside, and we were
Yeah.
all like stuck and stuff.
And that,
Oh.
that we were all in the car, and you, Rocky, you always pop up like a fucking weasel.
Well, he
And I was
does.
like, he does.
One thing that she was, do you remember this? Her freaking taking spoonfuls.
Don't say it.
So Mike's mom made pastas and all this food for the party. Should they have serving, like those big serving spoons? And like, there was probably like 10 of them.
I just
Lined
wanted to
up.
Try it. I just wanted
She's grabbing the serving spoon and dipping it in and going like this, taking a bite. If she didn't like it, back.
That was one time.
No,
That was one time
No.
I spit back. I tasted all the things. One time I was like,
That was-
okay, that was really bad.
that was several things.
No. What's what?
It was pretty funny. We're like, okay, these gotta go now.
Well, my DNA's in it, so
Um,
you're welcome, everyone. It was a fun night. Maybe that.
Oh my god, yeah. And then when you guys were up by the bonfire, do you remember that, Misty?
No.
She starts stealing all the freaking Mike's Halloween decorations.
I wanted to decorate my house.
No, you were burning them. She's running around pulling down.
I don't remember that either.
He's just running around pulling down all of his nice Halloween decorations. She goes, "This needs to burn." And I think somebody came and ratted you out. Somebody came and told on you because
Of
we had
course.
no idea. Mike goes, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Well, we're trying to get the fire going, Mike."
Sounds familiar.
So yeah, he doesn't have anything for Halloween no more.
I'll buy you stuff from the dollar store. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. I was in a different state of mind.
Yeah, and that was at night too. That we put you to bed and then you popped back up.
You
So
sent us to a hotel.
later, so who drove you guys? Was it my brother?
I don't know.
'Cause my brother was there too.
I don't know. And you have like this green car, like a green thing
No,
with the-
I don't know, but I remember Kelly and Chris were in a room, and we
Oh,
were
yeah.
just wandering
Oh, I remember
around
the
that
hotel.
hotel. It was
That's
a
right,
cheap hotel.
Because Chelsea ended up in my brother's room.
partying in the room.
We had a bunch of people
We
with
had a
us,
shit ton of
and I
Yeah.
don't remember how we got there. I remember like, getting in Chris and Kelly's room, and
Didn't
Kelly-
somebody get in a fight in that room too?
I don't
There was
know.
like two dudes that like got in a fight, and somebody got like kicked out the front door.
I don't know. But then the next morning, we're like, how do we get back? We don't even know where we're at, and we don't know what's going on.
Well, this is a normal.
A normal weekend for us.
I don't
No
remember
biggie.
because obviously I stayed at Mike's.
before
but-
we had children, of course.
Yes.
We're cool now.
Oh yes.
We were crazy then.
Well, I got married. Well, Mike and I got married, obviously, in Florida. You were there. You were in my wedding. But then we also had another reception back here in Wisconsin, like almost the following year.
A Gundy.
And there's another.
The parking lot.
And then,
That Mike? You.
I remember,
like, yeah.
I know Sean remembers
He
it.
looks disgusted.
No. So again, partying, whatever, blah, 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 drinking at our reception, having a fun time. It was a blast.
It was a blast.
And then what was that? Uncle Mike's was the name of the place. It was a bar, but then they have a motel like connected to it or whatever. And so I don't know if anybody paid attention to, we just got our room keys and like didn't even pay attention to like where our rooms were at or anything.
Oh yeah, Sean was there, wasn't he?
And so towards the end of the night, there was a few of us still left upstanding or whatever. And she's like, okay, well, Sean, I think was like, we're going to bed. We got to go to bed, or whatever. So he drug you off to your room or whatever. Well, I don't know. Half an hour later, she pops up again. I'm back.
I'm like, let me in.
I'm like, how'd you escape? She goes, oh, he's sleeping.
Yep.
And so,
And I slept on the floor of your hotel.
yes.
It was you and Diane, Art and Diane.
Yep.
You and Mike.
Yep.
Yeah, and I slept on the floor of your
So-
hotel room. I'm like, I'm not going back. I'm staying here.
There's a whole story before that, though. I think I went to bed first because you stayed up with Mike.
Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, we drank at the bar.
Yep.
And then I had to go to the bathroom really bad. And I went out in the parking lot to pee in the parking lot.
It seems to be a thing.
No. And then I left my purse by my car. Yeah, whatever.
So she didn't remember, I don't know, Mike, what he did. He left you. You were going to go to your own rooms or whatever. Mike made it. Sarah didn't remember after he left her which room was hers. So she's screaming down all the hallways, banging and kicking on everybody's doors.
I remember what your weird like.
And she goes, I don't know which room I'm in. Finally, she gets to our room or whatever. She goes, I don't remember if you said who's in there or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You're like, it's Sarah. Let me in. I don't remember. I think I got up and let you in or whatever. But then I'm like, what are you doing? It's like 3:30 in the morning. Because I can't find my room and nobody will get up.
Well, everyone was passed out.
We heard the next day that she was banging and kicking on like tons of doors of the motel.
Oh,
But
why would
anyways,
anybody let me in?
I don't know. They were probably scared.
Scared of what? What a bunch of asshats.
No. Yeah. So anyways, Sean wakes up finally the next day, realizes she's not in there, can't fucking find her, has no idea where she's at. I don't think you had your phone on you.
My purse was in the parking lot.
Yeah, and
So,
he
yeah.
goes out, starts looking for her or whatever. He sees her fucking purse laying in the middle of the parking lot with her phone and everything in it.
So he thought I got it stolen. But I
Yeah.
just went out there to pee and I just set it down.
Yeah.
I left it.
So, yeah, he was a little upset with you.
Yeah, think.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't blame him there because that would be scary.
Well,
Yeah. But of course, we were laughing hysterically. Not in the morning though. And I think he made you drive, which was, I thought, weird. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was Adam's the one that told us that you were running down the hallways and banging on everyone's doors. I don't know.
To my room.
I
What
don't
is
know. Maybe
that?
he didn't know where your room was.
Well, he could have helped me. Like, he could have been like, hey, Sarah, I'll help you to your room. He's just like, fuck that bitch. Shut the door. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, let's not
Like,
let her
thanks a
in.
lot.
I'll tell him about it later.
We'll talk about it in the morning. Fuck her.
Uh-oh.
You can sleep in the hallway.
So we're going to do drink 2. It's
Oh,
Jack
nice.
Daniels
Oh,
whiskey. Sarah. I'm not a Jack
Vanilla.
Daniels person. It's Jack Daniels Cola Vanilla.
I love whiskey. We'll see if it's good. What's up?
Oh, we're doing both?
Yeah.
Vanilla and cherry? Oh,
So let's have an.
okay. Oh, no. I cannot.
No.
I already know I'm not going to like this.
Oh, I'm going to like it. I can smell it. Cheers. Don't be a whiff.
No, this is a vanilla?
Yes.
Okay, let's taste it. Cheers. Cheers. I haven't cheers you
Cheers to
yet.
Mike's mustache. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't drink that, though. It's okay for a shot, though.
No.
But I would never sip on that.
None of us are whiskey drinkers. I'm sorry, and I'm wearing a Jack Daniels. I'm wearing I'm sporting Jack Daniels.
I like whiskey.
Do you like it?
I love whiskey, but I don't like this. This is not a sipper. No, I could do it as a shot, but it's a little intense.
I have to agree with you there. Yeah. 'Cause I
Yeah,
like
none of us are
too,
whiskey
but-
people.
Yeah,
I mean, if
I
you
just-
like
Yeah, it's
Jack,
weird.
that's definitely you can taste the
Yep.
Jack.
It's,
I just
Yeah.
have nightmares.
This is some.
I have nightmares of Jack Daniels and barfing it up. So that's a Jim Bonoff thing, not for me. So that was the vanilla Jack. Comes in a 6-pack. It's $19.59. It comes in vanilla and cherry and the regular Jack Coke, right?
Missy can't do cherry. She'll puke.
What? Oh, no.
That's what
She said.
Misty Kmesic.
Well, it's actually not that bad. Thank you. I don't think it's a lot of cherry.
All right.
I think it's like grenadine. Is that what makes you say? I don't know. I don't like cherry.
I just don't like Jack.
Cheers, bitch. Hello.
Oh, hello. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
That one's actually better.
This one's better.
It's better, but
Kind of tastes like cough syrup.
it's better, but it's not good. You know? Don't you think?
I wouldn't buy it.
No.
But if you're a Jack drinker,
If you're a Jack drinker, I think you would
It's
like it. But
definitely
it's
tastes
not
like
for,
Jack.
I don't like.
it's not like that gin we tried where it didn't taste like gin at all. This is
that was so good.
definitely
This doesn't taste
tastes like
something that you can sip on unless you really like that
Right.
Jack flavor.
right. Thanks, Grace. All right. So you love to stay up and party until
No.
the sun
No.
comes up.
I'm an old mom.
Oh, you just don't pass out like normal people, or you
Well,
will
I will for like a couple hours, but then I always want to get back up because
because you feel like you're missing out. Is that
No,
what it
it's
is?
just- I feel like I don't even want. I got like these vibes in my body. I just gotta go. Just gotta
I just
clean.
gotta go.
I gotta clean. I gotta do all the things. I got so much shit to do all the time. There's always something going on. I gotta get back up. I gotta do shit. You feel the
One thing though is when you're done drinking, you want to go home. You're
Yeah.
like, I'm not spending the night at nobody's house. Even though when she starts drinking, that's the plan. You know that, Misty.
the same way.
I am.
So no, she'll fucking be calling somebody that's in Alaska to come get her at my house in Zimmerman. I mean,
Come pick my ass up.
I'm not staying.
when I want.
Remember how we called your mom and
Yes.
we convinced her that there was a time change?
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Oh my
We're like,
God.
you have to come. We were at your house.
And we're like,
I remember that.
come and pick us up because
There's a time change. We gotta
get
get up early. We gotta change the clocks back.
She fell for that.
Yeah, she came and picked us up. And then
Well, I knew she came and got you.
we're like, you gotta change the clocks back. It's crazy. You don't even know. Shit's going down.
You guys are so weird.
And it wasn't even close to changing clock back time or whatever.
It's like spring and fall. It was middle of summer.
Yeah, it was the middle of summer.
It was.
And she's like, seriously? We're like, yeah, we have to do it.
Your mom though, she always was like,
Oh,
she was so mad at us all the time.
She still hates us, I'm pretty sure.
One night she was like, we're all over at her house and she's like, all of you are ugly. Every single one of you except Ben.
Oh
your mom said that?
Yeah, Ben Swanson was
Oh, he is
Oh,
the
cute.
cutest thing in the world.
He totally
So-
is.
Ben Swanson.
But
If
we
I
were all
was
ugly.
20, I would date Ben Swanson.
Everyone else was ugly.
He liked older women though.
Yeah.
Ben did.
He still does. But I don't think his girl. No, I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know, but I want him on the show.
We were apparently living on Hennepin because we were that ugly. You guys look like girls down on Hennepin.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Nice, Sam.
Yeah.
What did those
She
girls?
was so
So what do they look like? Some of them
was
look
like-
really
You guys
nice.
look like girls down on Hennepin. Nobody wants to talk to you. And we're like, what? We didn't even
we
do
were
anything.
all ugly. Her mom always was mad at us. My mom was always
Girls
like,
that swear are
whatever, you
ugly.
guys are great.
So who was her favorite daughter? Your mom's. Like, is it
None.
Rita?
Probably.
Call them
She
Rita?
probably hates us all. She's like, they all got problems.
They all got problems. Well, I know Julia wasn't no saint.
Julia's weird. Rita's weird. Sarah's weird. Just, we'll keep them from a distance. I have no idea.
So do you remember that time we went to the Dahlheimer beer show?
Oh, God. No. Why did you do all this crazy stuff?
So with Art and Diane,
Yeah.
Art was supposed to be our sober driver.
And
I was
we ended
mad
up
at
at the
Mike,
bar.
so he didn't get to come.
Yeah. In the doghouse.
He was in the
Mustache man.
doghouse, mustache man. And so we Art drove us. I was driving my Jeep because I just got that Jeep.
That was actually a really good time. That was like right after I had one of my kids and I hadn't been out in like 2 years.
I still have a picture of us in the office from that night, actually.
Yeah. I hadn't gone out in like 2 years. It was like after I had Mason. Yeah, that was a good time.
It was fun.
That was fun.
But we, of course, were across from the outpost where it was at. So we had to go to the bar afterwards and drink some more because we didn't have enough there. And then our sober driver was drinking. I'm like, yeah, with Art. He goes, I'm not going to drink nothing. I don't drink beer. Well, there was all kinds of shit besides beer there for him to drink. But she got, pretty lit up or whatever.
I was driving and I bit him on the head.
No, you licked his face and then bit his ear.
What he gets.
We're in the back seat. Art and Diane are in the front of my vehicle. And then she's all of a sudden, do you know where you're going, Art? She's backseat driving. And then she just licked the whole side of his face and then bit his ear. He's like, ow, what the fuck? Get out of here. I'm like, Sarah, what are you doing?
Well, I wanted to see what would happen.
You're trying to kill us.
Yeah, we were going to crash. It was awesome.
Yeah. But then, see, it was like not long after she had just moved in with Sean. So we're bringing her to Sean's house, where she now lives. Did you hear this story?
I don't think so.
And she's fighting us. This is not my house. She's screaming and yelling, this is not my fucking house. This is not I don't live here. No. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. And she's like fighting us. And we're like, okay, someone go in and get Sean, which none of us wanted to do, but we had to. I'm like, Sarah, this is where you live now. She was really mad at us.
I was drunk and reverting back to my childhood.
Yeah. So we had to go get Sean to get her to come in. And like, all right, she's your problem now.
Thanks. That's what everybody said. No problem now. Now. Problem now.
It was fun.
Yeah, well.
Good times.
Oh.
All right, we're doing drink 3, which is the high noon lemonade.
Did you guys get the dog lemonade?
Yeah.
I was talking about.
That's the one. High noon lemonade, lucky one.
Yeah.
They
That's what I'm talking about.
have cute dog on it and they give back to dog shelters, right?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I just seen these.
To help, the donations are to help dogs find homes.
Me.
Love it. Gotta have to buy these now all the time, just like Tito's.
0.5%.
Not enough alcohol.
And this one's the raspberry.
Mm.
I have raspberry and blueberry for you.
Raspberry. It comes in peach, raspberry, and blueberry, and it comes in an 8-pack. I don't have the price here though. Do you?
Sorry, friends.
Sorry, I don't know the price. You have to come in and find out.
Much around here, except for what's fucked up.
Screw the raspberry. Yep.
We're all fucked up.
Somebody is. Not me. You guys are.
Mhm.
This one's raspberry still. You don't want these ones yet.
Okay. Which one? Oh, what? This one?
Yep.
Okay, this is the raspberry, and this is what it looks like.
This is raspberry?
Yeah. And what
So-
is this made out of? Vodka?
Put a shot of vodka in it.
Is it vodka or what is it?
Yeah.
It is vodka. Okay.
It's good. But I feel like you could put a shot of vodka in this and make it better.
Okay, Paul Schwefel.
Taste it.
It's very
light.
Ooh, it's different.
It's a mixer.
It's good though.
Yeah, it is very good.
It is super good. But
Lemonade. Raspberry lemonade. It's delicious.
I could feed that shit to my kids.
God.
Just kidding. I was kidding.
Oh. Would you like to try some, Grace? Yes. We have a repeat customer.
Hi, Grace.
Oh, come on up. This is really good.
Ooh, better than the Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's,
There you go, my dear.
I knew in advance, so I'm not a whiskey person at all. What do you think?
Fake Rob.
Oh, this is very.
Isn't that good? Yeah, I like that.
it. Yeah.
That's probably been my favorite so far.
Yeah.
Delicious. That's the raspberry. And what do we have next, Shannon?
The blueberry.
Ooh, blueberry.
Oh, blueberry's my favorite.
Have you had this?
No, but I love blueberry.
All right.
And this was the blueberry.
Ooh, I can smell it. Smell the blueberry.
Oh, yum. That's good.
That is good too.
Kind of tastes like a muffin.
Muffin
It
head.
does.
Blueberry muffin.
I don't taste. I think I need a cracker or something.
Yeah.
A crack.
Because I feel like I still taste the last
cracker.
I feel like I still taste the other shit. I can't get that whiskey out of my face. Oh no, someone's gonna say I'm homeless.
I'm homeless too. Let's get it out there. It was good. It was really good. I do like the other one better, actually.
I like the raspberry. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna slam it now.
Well, drink faster.
I like the raspberry better, but the blueberry is good. Is this a mixed pack then that you buy?
Yes, there's a mixed pack. So it's raspberry,
What does this
blueberry,
That's a
peach,
drink.
and regular lemonade.
I'm supposed to ask you about the time you wore leather pants and a disco shirt to school.
Stop. Remember when I was in high school?
And she was so upset because she thought
said that?
she looked so.
Say that? How'd you find out about that? You talked to Rocky.
Nope, that's
Talked to?
Julia.
Damn it! Oh no.
He's like, she goes, ask her about that when she wore leather pants and a disco shirt to school in
Yeah.
eighth grade, or what, how old were you?
I think it was in 10th grade. Yeah, I got made a lot of fun of.
They teased her, and so she called her
I
mom.
called Jackson, and I had to call my mom to come bring me a different outfit.
I thought you just went home.
No.
She brought you different
My mom had to
clothes.
bring me different clothes, yes. Because we were like mixed classes, so I was in like 10th and we had 11th and 12th graders in there.
Yep.
And they kept making fun of me and they're like, somebody needs attention. And I'm like, no, bitch, I just thought I was cool. And they're like, no, you need attention. And then I got really embarrassed. So I was like, Mom, bring me some clothes.
So you changed.
Yeah,
I would have just went home. Fuck those bitches.
Yeah, I changed. I changed into a red sweatshirt and some jeans. I was like, whatever. Yeah.
Oh.
That
So
sucked.
were you guys
embarrassing.
friends then? You were friends
Yeah,
back then. Since 8th grade, right?
we've been friends for a long time.
I got 8th grade. I don't know where I got that from, but I thought
Your mom got pregnant then.
Okay.
I don't know.
But since 8th grade, is that when you guys met?
We met in like
We've known each other for a long time, but we
didn't get-
like each other.
Right, I remember that.
yeah, we were
Because
enemies.
she thought I liked Rocky.
and she
Oh.
thought I liked
thought-
her boyfriend.
Who was your boyfriend?
Jake?
Oh,
So like we thought each other liked each other's boyfriends, so we were like enemies for a while. And then one time at a party, we locked each other into a bathroom.
And
like,
we're
they hashed
"What's
it
going
out."
on?"
oh.
Yeah, we're like, "What's your problem?" She's like, "What's your problem?" And I was like, "You like my boyfriend." And she's like, "You like my boyfriend." I'm like, "I don't like your boyfriend." She's like, "I don't like your boyfriend." And we're like, "Why are
Okay, let's just be best friends now.
Yeah, and we were ever since.
Ever since.
Yeah,
Well, you guys have a very good friendship. So,
they're the most people.
but friends get into fights. What is the worst fight you guys have ever been into?
Say Cloud.
Like, I mean, I know you guys physically fight because
That
you're
was-
mental,
That was physical and St. Cloud. We got
Yep.
to a big
but like a
fight.
big fight.
That was
Like,
the worst one.
is that the one you told me
Yep.
about? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
All of a sudden, we're hanging out, a bunch of people, and all.
Are you
she's
just
like-
you two together, or were you a
No,
bunch
no,
of people
we were a bunch of
at a bar?
At a bar. We were in a bar in St.
And
Cloud,
she's
yeah.
like, "Watch this," and
Yep, I
punches
went,
me right in the
boom.
face.
right in the mouth. And
And I'm
Missy's
like,
like, what the fuck?
So
And
what?
so I'm like,
This
"Watch
is her
this."
violent
She
side.
goes, she goes, watch this. And,
And I
popped me right back. Broke my lip.
And
Broke my lip.
then she left and left
So I
me
was like,
at the
bye,
bar
ho.
Oh,
and told
like, "See you later,
everybody
bitch."
that I physically abused her. We're both bleeding.
where did you go?
I don't even know.
Were you at a hotel
I think
downtown?
I think I was friends. I just was in the parking lot sitting by myself.
Bleeding.
Like, I'm just like, fuck you, bitch, on my phone.
And I'm like, "You hit me first." What?
Well, we always fight.
We did.
We have been always fighting since forever. Do you remember when we went to that bar that was like in Foley with the stupid bowl thing? You don't remember that? Okay, whatever.
The bowl thing.
The bowl, the riding the bowl.
Oh, the riding the
Oh.
bull.
You don't remember that? In Foley, it was like a stupid Western bar.
There's like one bar.
There too. We had to fight there. You fucking pushed me, and I got pissed, and I pushed you back, and you're like, "Fuck
huge.
That must have been at Mr. Jim's. That's the only bar I can think of that would have had a bowl at the time.
I think it was a different.
But there
Oh.
has been some fists. There
Fist fights.
But the next day we're like, whatever.
But
It's fine.
do you remember what would happen when we were in your dress? Weren't you at a wedding or something? That green dress in St. Cloud with fucking Clint.
That was that night you punched
That was
me in
the
the
night?
face.
That was the night.
Okay.
Why do you get so violent?
She does it to me too. Why am I the blame?
I've never heard of her saying that she punched you first.
It's fine.
So you have two sisters as well. Have you ever physically assaulted them?
Of course. Is that a real question?
Yes.
You have two sisters as well. Have
Yep.
you ever physically
Yep.
assaulted them?
I never have with my sister or my brother.
Oh,
Never.
One time Jamie and I were drunk and she's like, my mom came to get us at the bar and she's like, leave Misty, she's fine, leave her. And I was like, 20 minutes later, I'm like, what the fuck, Mom? And she's like, Jamie told me to leave you. So we got home. She came back and picked me up and I got home and I'm like punching my sister and missed and hit the wall. And then we're flopping down the stairs.
Flopping.
It's so
I,
wild.
I try to pick her up and I'm like, drop your cell phone. You're too heavy with your cell phone.
What?
Oh yeah, that is.
That's gonna make a
It was
big difference.
whole fight.
That makes a
And
lot.
my mom and dad are just like,
How old were you?
what? Probably 23,
What?
25.
Oh, so you weren't even kids. You were full-grown adults.
Yeah.
Well, I can fight
Because
my
we were at
sisters
the
at full-grown adulthood.
Yeah.
So what's the? Oh.
One time I
Do you beat them both up?
Oh hell yeah! Well, the problem is that I know I can beat up Rita, but
Well, yeah.
Julia can beat my ass, but she respects me enough where she's never gonna hit me.
Okay.
So I always can beat up Julia, but I know she could beat my ass.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah.
You're pretty feisty, but
Julia is a powerhouse. Like she's thick, dude. Like
she's bigger than the rest of you.
like she's got
too.
more muscle and stuff. Like me and Rita are pretty petite.
Yeah, Rita's
Julia
super
is like-
tiny.
No, she can fuck some shit up. But she respects me enough where she won't ever hit me. And so when I beat her up, we broke like stuff in the kitchen. Like we broke the
So what were you
stove.
fighting over?
I don't even remember. Oh,
Clothes.
we were fighting over who was going to take care of Hannah's kids.
Oh.
Cecilia, Eli, and Leo. Like who's going to get up and take care of the kids?
Oh.
So we were fighting in the hallway, like beating each other up down the hallway. And I'm like, I'm fucking tired. She's like, I'm tired. And we're like, no.
They fight more.
Then we go out in the kitchen, break the handle of the stove. Mom wakes up.
She's
You're
sleeping
all
through all this? She was
all
sleeping
dead.
through all of that?
She slept through half of it.
Oh,
I
jeez.
beat her into the stove. And then we broke the handle of the stove.
Uh-oh.
And then Julia was like,
Okay.
"Heal, I'm getting mom."
I'm getting Mom. Out of your two sisters, who would you get the fashion advice from?
Myself.
You wouldn't take any fashion
100%.
advice from either one of them?
No.
I already knew you were going to say that.
Oh.
So who do you think has the best style out of the two of them?
Me. Thanks, people. No.
How about you and your sisters?
Oh, God.
You. Probably.
Yeah.
Jessica's like a crazy.
You
mom
guys-
with 7 children, and Jamie just had a baby, so she can't put anything on that's correct.
So who's the best cook in your family?
Me. What about you?
Brandon.
Your dad, your mom.
Brandon.
Your dad and your mom are pretty good cooks.
My parents, yeah, but
Is your mom a good cook? I've never really... No.
No, I luckily Sean has opened me up to an entire world of like spice,
Oh.
which I didn't know existed. So,
So you like to cook now?
well, I don't like to, but I do it.
What's your favorite dish that you like to make?
I have the kids'
Because we're coming
favorite-
over.
I have the kids' favorite dish.
What's the kids'?
The kids' favorite dish, the entire children, all the cousins, the favorite dish is chicken Alfredo.
Ooh.
So they
that's
love
a
it.
good dish.
I know you used to get that at Papa's all the time.
Oh yeah. But so I just bought like Colburn's chicken Alfredo the other day for Mason's birthday,
Mhm.
and everyone was like, "This sucks compared to yours, Mom." I'm like,
Oh.
I'm like, I win again.
Out of now, you and your sisters all have kids, yours as well, right? What do you think is the difference between the parenting styles?
You go first.
Like, how do you parent versus how they parent? Like, do you agree with their parenting style?
I do.
Okay.
My one sister has 5 boys, And she homeschools. She works full time. She is all about it.
How does she work full time, man?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know. She makes it work.
Maybe
though.
after work or something?
Yep. She does it all, and she's great, and I love her. My nephews and my other sister just had a baby.
No. Her first baby.
Yes, her
And your
first baby.
sister just had a baby.
And she is like the mom that's like, don't do this.
Is this
don't do that."
is this her first baby?
Yeah,
Oh,
First baby,
So
though.
I'm
That's
like-
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
You gotta let her do her thing, though.
Yes.
That's her first baby.
Yep. And I don't know. I love it all. It's all great. I love kids.
Who doesn't?
how about your sisters?
Well, I'm the best mom, obviously. That's been established through the years. My kids are awesome. Julia's kids are awesome, but mine are better. And
Well, I know you love them all.
I love them all. Rita's got great kids. She just had a baby.
I just feel like I don't think you and Julia have the same parenting styles whatsoever.
Well, Julia, I think, is a little bit more lenient
Yeah.
than I am. I'm a little bit more rigorous. And I also feel like Rita's a little bit more lenient than I am.
Really? That surprises me.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more rigorous on like respect,
Right.
what you need to do, what you need to get done. I feel like both my sisters are a little bit more lenient on that kind of stuff, where they kind of just.
Do you feel like your style is more like your mom's or their style is more like your mom?
My mom had to work 24/7
I
when I was a
know.
kid, so I don't really know what her style of parenting is, to be honest.
You guys kind of just did whatever you fucking wanted.
Fuck, I wanted to do.
They're still younger. So, I mean,
Right, and they're younger than me. Yeah, I feel like they both pay very good attention to their children, but I feel like they're not as in tune as with what's going on in their lives as I am, because I feel like I talk to them more.
Your
you know.
kids?
Even Shane, when we just seen him at the baptism the other day, he's like, "Oh, Auntie Sarah gets me."
Aw.
Like, knuckles me and stuff.
How old is he now?
13.
Jeez. Remember when that little stinker was born?
When?
All right, we have drink 4.
Oh my gosh, that
We
looks
have an
awesome.
actual
Is that
cocktail.
grenadine?
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, is there grenadine in that?
Listen, just drink.
Listen,
bitch.
listen.
Listen, shut the fuck up
You
and
guys want
drink it.
straws?
I do.
What is this, The Godfather?
Do you want
Shut the fuck up and drink it.
Here's a-
dirty bitches. You want straws? Here
I
you
do.
want.
I got more. Shoot.
She
I
even,
want a straw too.
she even cut them.
I just didn't want to wreck the layering with the straws, so
This looks beautiful. Is it the tequila sunrise?
no.
What is it?
Hoochie Mama. That's what you were asking about. It's called a Hoochie Mama.
What's in it?
Malibu. We're using Phillips peach schnapps, pineapple juice, cranberry juice, grenadine, and lime juice.
Ah, you liar.
That's
The toilet
good.
was grenadine in here. Ah, isn't it not?
I like.
I did
Oh my
not,
god, that's yummy.
I did not
Delicious.
put as much grenadine in there as it called for.
Okay.
Good, because grenadine is super strong,
Yeah.
and we should always tear to the
It's
left
like-
on that.
Super strong.
Well, I remember you
Grenadine
saying you
is
didn't like grenadine, so
Grenadine
You
is
did what?
nasty.
she said she.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay.
Grenadine is nasty.
It's like cherry juice.
Yeah, but it's so syrupy though. If you have too much,
It
it's
is.
just nasty.
I really like that.
I do too.
It's not bad. Tastes like if you put a little cream in here, it'd be a Sex on the Beach.
Kind of. Yeah, probably.
Close it.
Delicious. I like it. I like to have that little bit of lime juice in there too. Fuck, I'd drink the shit out of that. I'd give it a 10.
I would too.
7.
I like it.
Why 7?
It's okay.
Because it has grenadine in it.
Yeah. Give me a
Sarah,
cider
you hurt my
boy.
feelings.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
So Misty, you brought up something to me. This slogan, I'm busy.
oh, that's you, 100%.
So where did that come from? I remember it happened in my garage.
It was in your garage.
And then it stuck for like
Sarah was
years.
talking to somebody on the phone.
Was that what it was?
And she handed me the phone and she's like, here, you need to talk to this person. And I got on the phone and he's just sitting there. And I was like, oh, well, I'm busy. I don't want to talk right now. And I hung up on him.
Who was it?
I don't know.
I don't know, but that stupid I am busy lasted. I mean, do you still use it?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Didn't we make towels out of that?
Might have.
Beach towels,
Shirts
say,
or
I'm busy.
something.
You said that, I thought. Like beach towels, I said, I'm busy.
I'm
We
busy.
were just sitting in your garage, and she's like, "Here, talk to this
Drinking.
person," and I'm like,
We don't ever
He's
drink,
not
Tracy.
talking.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
No,
I
never.
was like, "Well, I'm busy. I gotta go."
All right. Misty, I'm going to let you talk about this one. Black Label Society concert. So she can't even talk about it.
I got to take a break.
So we were at the concert. We didn't all drive together. We drove
No,
separate.
we drove separate.
Yeah.
and
We got a hotel room. Was that prior to the concert?
That one I live
we did.
finds a way.
I don't know, but
When you did what?
Nothing.
I remember we all crammed into your guys' car.
I know, but what were
I
we
was in
even
the trunk.
driving?
I was in the trunk of whatever we were in. And I remember Jim going, "If we get pulled over,
I'm
I'll call you guys.
too.
I'm running."
Was
And
I
I'm
there?
like,
I remember
Yeah.
this.
I'm in the trunk.
I don't even know what we were driving because
He was driving.
I know he
Your
was
guys'
vehicle,
but me kind of thing, because I was
your
in
guys'
the
vehicle?
back of it.
Yes. Who
And
knows?
there was a bunch of us.
I know it was Rocky and Ben, and I think was Trav there too.
Josh Ray was there.
There was like a bunch of us.
A lot of us.
And we met there, went to the concert. I think Ben and Rocky got kicked out as they always do. But they sat and waited for us to get out.
That
right?
was the coolest concert ever because I remember Jim watching Zach Wilde on stage and he goes, "That motherfucker is almost as cool as me." And I was like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
But
I remember.
I remember Jim got mad, like
He was
in
so
the
mad.
yeah,
And
because
he's like-
everyone was fucking loud and rowdy
he's
and
like, "If I get pulled over,
Oh,
I'm
he said,
running,
"You guys run."
and all you motherfuckers
You
are
better
on your
run.
own." And
he
I'm like,
said
"I'm
he's
in the
running.
trunk." So then we went to Perkins.
Yes, we went to Perkins.
I remember that too. I wish I
So now you peed in the parking lot there. Because all of a sudden we turn around, we're like, "Where's Sarah?" I'm peeing, like
Don't
right in the
worry
middle of the
Why
parking
am I
lot.
worrying about me so much? Stop.
Because I had to fucking pee. So we go in there, order our food. Everyone's drunk. Everyone's loud. And we're eating our food. I don't even remember, but Sarah. So it's Jim and I and you. And then I don't know, it was Rocky across from you. I know that, which was your boyfriend at the time.
No.
And then she ordered pie. And then all of a
With
sudden,
whipped
for just with lots of whipped cream, and all of a sudden, nothing antagonized her or anything. All of a sudden, she's just she blows
everywhere.
pie and whipped cream right into his face. Jim was like, "What did I just witness?" Rocky's got it all over his face. He's trying to be nice and polite. He's like, "Gee, thanks." Rocky did do nothing wrong, by the way. And
I'm an asshole.
I remember
See what would happen.
Jim goes, "If anyone ever did that to me, I would fucking rip their fucking clothes off and make them walk out of here naked."
Oh, please.
So Rocky was just cool about it. He did say, well, not much he could say or do, but
Oh, God.
I'll never forget Jim's face when you did that. I was like, "Holy
know,
fuck,
he was-
she is crazy."
And then we went to the hotel.
Yes, and what happened there? I just know that we had to get a different.
Rocky passed out in the hallway with his cases of beer.
Oh, that's right.
And the lady's like,
Did you lock him out?
"Oh, we
Probably.
probably did."
You probably did.
I didn't do
And
shit.
then she turned the heat up to like 5,000 degrees. So everyone woke up in the morning and we're all like,
Can't breathe.
and everybody's like, "My lips are stuck to my gums." Nobody could breathe. And she was like,
I was in my own room. Thank God.
"Yes," because Jim came over one time and he's
He's
like,
like,
"If you guys fuck anything up in this room, I'll kill you."
Oh yeah, because he put it on his
We're like,
card.
"Okay."
I don't think I was there.
You were.
Oh yeah.
You turned the heat all the way up to max.
Were you all in like one room?
Yeah.
God, we went and got our own room.
Together and we all lived.
Actually, I want to say I think Rocky might have tried to get in our room that night because he was in the hallway.
Yep.
So I think we might have let him in, maybe. I'm not sure, but all right. Sarah, you tend to get a little violent sometimes.
No, I don't.
And pretty bossy too sometimes.
Bossy, yes.
You are very bossy.
Not violent.
But do you remember the time you threw a beer bottle at Rocky's head and knocked him out?
Do you remember the time that he threw an ashtray at my head and knocked me
so
out?
we knew there was an ashtray involved somewhere.
So this is when we were living in
The
your
garage.
garage.
Yep.
We were renting
The
your
village.
garage, and we got the village, yes. And we got into a fight, and he was throwing beer cans at me.
Why?
We were in a fight. I don't know. He was throwing beer cans at me, so I threw a beer bottle at him, and he's like, "Oh, you want to fight?" So he threw something at me. I don't remember what it was, but I frisbeed an ashtray at his face and knocked him in the head and dropped him.
So you threw the ashtray.
I did, yes.
That's what I thought. 'Cause
It was a
Rocky-
glass.
Rocky said it was a beer bottle.
No.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was an ashtray.
It was a
Rocky.
glass ashtray because I frisbeed it at his face. And then knocked him down.
You
It was-
knocked him out. He said he was knocked out for
Yeah.
a few minutes or whatever.
That was awesome.
But then he goes, then I got up and broke her phone.
Yep.
And then she broke mine.
Yep. He got up and broke my phone, and so I took his phone, and then I broke
Smashed.
it. Yeah, well, that's
She's like, don't
Young
try to get a
love.
hold of me because I have no phone no more.
young love, you know.
Yeah. Jesus. I've gone through a lot of broken phones in my life too, so I can't say much. And he also, in talking to Rocky, he reminded me of the time that you
Why did you
guys-
talk to him anyway?
I haven't, just because of this. He's part of your life for 12 years, so I had to talk to him. He said that you guys went down to Kentucky to
Oh,
visit Renee
gosh.
and Kyle.
Kyle.
And supposedly the boys were leaving you girls to go run an errand or do something. And I think Kyle said, we're going to the strip club or whatever. And they were like out the door. And this is Rocky's story. I'm getting it from him. He's like, Sarah yells my name. And he goes, she's like, Rocky, come give me a kiss. And they're like between the screen door. She's on one side and he's on the other. And he's going to go kiss her like through the
I
screen.
punched it.
She punches him in the face.
You want a kiss, bitch?
Rocky, I want to give you a kiss. And she fucking blasts him in the face. And then he told me that he had a screen imprint on his face.
Yes. That's awesome.
But then it gets better. As Renee's crazy too.
Everyone's crazy.
He goes, we partied or whatever that night. We're drinking and stuff. And then I passed out. He goes, I wake up to Sarah and Renee beating me with a big blue dildo.
Oh my God.
What the?
I think we were trying to tape it to his hand.
To his hand?
Yeah, I think we were trying to tape
He
the.
said you were beating him with it. It woke him up.
Yeah, but we were beating him with it. But I think eventually we were trying to tape it to his hand so that he had to wake up with it on taped to his hand.
Oh my God.
It's awesome.
Well, that's quite the way to wake up.